These are an incredible crafting staple. Let me share with you how to use these for the upcoming fall season. Whenever I walk into Dollar Tree, if I see that they are running over with some of these wood pieces, I always grab a few in my cart. I have a really fun idea. If you actually pair 3 of these together, you can do this like sideways or up and down and make different pumpkins. So this is an incredible idea. I was so excited to discover this, and you even can take it a step further and like round your corners if you want to. But this is a super easy way to get some gorgeous pumpkins. These are going to look like craft show pumpkins. I've seen these made out of barn wood and like big lumber everywhere. Everyone always makes these and resells them. So this is an easy way to make these using Dollar Tree items. I use 3 of the planks, paint them orange, or you can go for more of a neutral color, and then you're going to need one of these longer 18-inch boards from the Dollar Tree, or you can easily find some of these wood pieces at Home Depot or Lowe's. Just have them cut down for you. But Dollar Tree just makes it super convenient to grab these for $1.25 each, and then you'll need another little piece for the stem. And if you don't even want to cut down a large piece for the stem, you could use anything like a paint stir stick or a popsicle stick, but I'm trying to make this really sturdy and just match the other style of the pumpkin. So I turn these around backwards after they're completely dry. I do sand on them a tiny bit, but connect these together with some more little wooden pieces. So this doesn't have to be perfect. You can see how quickly this is going together. I do like to attach these with not only hot glue, but also some wood glue just for a long-term hold. I pushed all of my planks together and glued them touching, but you can leave like a little like 1/2 inch gap if you would like to. It makes it look more like a plank pumpkin. So the next thing I had to do was get this thing to stand up. So I'm using some little blocks. These was like longer pieces from the Dollar Tree that I cut down using my miter box and saw. But Dollar Tree has little cubes or tower blocks that you could build up, so you don't have to keep cutting down wood, or you could use scrap wood like if you have any laying around. The next thing I had to do was just to decorate these. This is the most fun part. I have some little Dollar Tree words. The pumpkin picks came from Walmart. They have these for under $1, so they're even a better deal, and I feel like they're higher quality than picking them up at Dollar Tree, so definitely check out Walmart for their floral section. And then I had to glue these down. Now these can be tricky to glue down, so I just hot glued them down. But if you do set these outside and it gets hot or anything, the hot glue does tend to want to melt. So I would recommend taking a little staple gun or something and tacking these down in place. So I'll share with you a quick preview of what this is going to look like, but stay tuned because I'm going to make a bunch of these and put these together, and they're going to look so beautiful. So I made another one and painted it green, and I love the neutral colors. I feel like this is my favorite. So let me know in the comments down below which color would you have went with. But I wanted to stack these up to look really cute, to be like a little scenery. So I made some vertically to stand up, and I just like turned it the opposite direction so that it would stand up, put the little stem at the top, also attached these with little blocks in the back, and then painted these white. And this is going to be the perfect background. I'm not working super hard on these, putting words on them or a lot of floral pieces, but I just wanted to put some height behind my pretty little pumpkins and make this look like a fun like little group. I didn't even intend on it saying welcome home together like that. It just worked out. But I feel like these are so gorgeous. I love the pumpkins. In the back, this definitely looks like something you would have picked up at a local craft fair, paid a lot more money for it. It's so fun that we can use it Dollar Tree items, but to get a gorgeous impact and decorate your patio. You could even put these inside, but I feel like they are gorgeous and can make a really fun space. Another fun way to use these planks is to set them up into like a wooden crate. So you can find wooden crates everywhere right now, especially in the fall time, and people use them to set maybe by their fireplace or just in the floor, and you can stack like pillows or a blanket or pumpkins in there. I think it looks really good when you put like a small blanket with some pumpkins. So I wanted to make a wooden crate or something that I could set like a smaller version on like an entryway table and fill it full of pumpkins. So I just construct this like a normal box, and I am attaching everything together with these tower blocks. I even put a bottom in it by putting a couple of the planks together, and I'm just using hot glue for this, but you definitely can use wood glue. I tried to stain this, but you can see that the rough part of the board actually got put on the inside, and they do have some kind of like coating on the outside of these boards so they don't take stain very well. So I did end up having just to use some brown like antique wax to get more of that stain look from the Waverly paints. And then after this was all put together, I am using one of these mini little Hobby Lobby signs, glued that on the front, and then drilled some big holes that I could put some nautical rope in. And I feel like this makes it look so nice, tying the knots on the inside and making this look like it is like an actual functioning like box that you could pick up. Now this isn't going to be super sturdy with just hot glue, so I'm not going to pack like heavy objects around, but it looks absolutely adorable, styled with a ton of different pumpkins. Dollar Tree has out such a variety of pumpkins, and then I tucked in some little greenery, but I love how this turned out. I don't feel like you can talk about like these wooden planks without making some sort of like pallet sign. Pallet signs are something that I used to sell at local craft shows, and we had to like pull the nails out and take them apart, and now it's so easy just to pick up like $1.25 wood to put things together. But for this, I'm using kind of like the pumpkins I did before, but putting 3 pieces together. This time I am attaching them with this cheap like MDF like yard stake material from Dollar Tree, and this worked out really well because this was just scraps that I had laying around. So got this put together, and then the fun part of this is picking up any of Dollar Tree's wooden pieces, and you can really dress this up. So I made a couple of different versions of these. I wanted to do more of like a gray neutral tone, and then one with more of like a warmer actual fall colors, so you can pick which design you like better. For this I am using the grayish stain, and I kind of like how it turns out. I was worried at first, but actually looked really good, especially after I got to paint this Thankful and Blessed. I think these are gorgeous laser cutouts, so definitely pick them up if you see them at Dollar Tree. So many ways that you can use these, but I feel like it's perfect, giving it that pop of green color on the little leaves down below. I wait for everything to completely dry and then tack it with hot glue down in place. This is going to be easily like hung on the wall or set on an entryway table, but this looks gorgeous styled with some of the colorful pumpkins. For the next one, that's going to be a little bit more of a warmer tone, I'm using this Weathered Oaks, and I just pick up the Min Wax from Walmart. I like to get the tiny little cans though, because I'm always wanting different colors. Let me know in the comments down below what's your favorite color stain. I would love to know. I'm always on the hunt for new stains, and some of my favorites have discontinued and they're harder finding them, so definitely leave that down in the comments. There are so many ways to put this wood, just hanging it up in a different unique way, and I feel like that's what makes this project so fun. Using one of these metal thankful words, that's going to be the main focal point on the bottom sign. I knew I had to paint these first, so I'm painting the top one more of this mineral color and then doing a white just blank canvas for the bottom one, and that way I'll really get to dress it up. But the most fun part of this project is actually adding in like some metal hardware. I'm using little eyelet hooks to connect these together, so it's going to look like the bottom sign is just kind of hanging down. Window clings are one of my favorite ways to dress up any blank sign. I just made a video, an entire video on how to use window clings, so go check that out. I'll link it down below. It's a really fun one. I have some fun projects in there. I did want to fill in the blank space, so I added some little polka dots in this green moss color, and then adding in some Mod Podge and covering the entire thing. I didn't want like splashes or paintbrush marks of the Mod Podge on the thankful sign, so I decided to go ahead and brush over the entire thing, let that completely dry, and then going in with these little eyelet hooks or circle hooks, I'm not sure what they're called, but this is soft wood. Now I did have trouble getting the screw hole started, so I ended up just pushing in a little hole with one of these Dollar Tree tools, and you were able to easily push it in there, and then I can attach this with some jute twine. I feel like adding in the wooden beads on both sides really dresses this up and makes it more of like a trendy, pretty piece. I feel like just the tiniest details can make a huge difference. The popsicle sticks are going to give it a little bit of reinforcement to make sure it's not going to fall off. But this is so gorgeous. So many ways I know that I could put this to good use and add like different designs for the bottom. Thank you all so much for checking out today's video. Please leave me a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Lots of more fall content coming your way. Thanks again for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.